A very good morning, students. In the last lecture of the operating system, we were discussed about the segmentation and fragmentation. Now, in this lecture, I will introduce you to the concept of page replacement, which is used in a memory management. A page replacement is a one concept which is used in a memory management. You will understand the definition, need and various algorithms related to page replacement in this lecture. A computer system has a limited amount of memory. We know the computer system having a limited size, limited amount of memory. Adding more memory physically is very costly. Whenever we are going to try the adding a extra memory to the computer memory, then it is very costly. Therefore, most modern computers use a combination of both the hardware and software to allow the computer to address more memory than amount physically present on the system, and that extra memory we actually called as virtual memory. In last lecture we were seeing the virtual memory. The virtual memory is a storage allocation scheme used by the memory management unit, that is MMU, to compensate for a shortage of physical memory by transferring data RAM to disk storage. By using a virtual memory or by using a memory management unit, we are transferring the secondary storage data to RAM storage for their execution. It addresses secondary memory as through it is a part of the main memory. That means virtual memory makes the memory appear larger than actually present, which helps in execution of programs that are larger than the physical memory. And we know that the virtual memory can be implemented by two methods. First one is the paging and second one is the segmentation. In a paging is a process of reading data from and writing data to secondary storage. It is a memory management scheme that is used to retrieve process from the secondary memory in the form of pages and store them in a primary memory. The main objective of paging is to divide each process in the form of pages of fixed size. In a paging, we are dividing a memory block of same size or fixed size. These pages are stored in the main memory in the form of frames, and the pages of a process are only brought from the secondary memory to main memory when they are needed. But when an executing process refers to a page, then it is first searched in the main memory. Okay, whenever the execution is taking place, at that time first the process is searched into the main memory. The process page is searched into the main memory, and then if it is not present in the main memory, then the page fault occurs. Then what is a page fault? Whenever we are going to execute one process, at that time the process page is not available in the main memory, at that time the page fault will occur. That means a page fault is the condition in which a running process refers to page that is not loaded into the main memory. The page is not in a main memory. In this case, the operating system has to bring the page from secondary storage to the main memory. In this case, we are going to transfer that particular process page from the secondary storage to the main memory. And this may cause some pages in the main memory to be replaced due to limited storage. A page replacement algorithm is required to decide which page needs to be replaced. For this reason, we are going to use the different page replacement algorithms to decide which page needs to be replaced in the main memory. So here we are see the page replacement algorithm. In short, the page replacement algorithm decides which page to remove, also called swap out, when a new page needs to be loaded into the main memory. And the page replacement happens when a requested page is not present in the main memory and the available space is not sufficient for the allocation to requested page. When the page that was selected for the replacement was paged out and referenced again, then it has to read in from disk, and this requires the I/O completion. And this process determines the quality of the page replacement algorithm. There are different page replacement algorithms present in the operating system, and the quality defines the page replacement algorithm, where the different page replacement algorithms tries to select which page should be replaced so as to minimize the total number of page misses. Okay, there are many different page replacement algorithms. These algorithms are evaluated by running them on a particular string of a memory that we call as a reference string and computing the number of page fault. And according to the page fault, we are determining the quality of page replacement algorithm. The fewer or the lesser is the page faults, the better is the algorithm for this situation. In short, if a process requests for a page and the page is not found in the main memory, then we call as a page hit. Otherwise, we call as a page miss. Page miss is also called as page fault. Now we will see the different algorithms, different page replacement algorithms different page replacement algorithms one by one. Okay. First page replacement algorithm is the first in, first out, that means FIFO page replacement algorithm. You know, in a queue data structure, in a stack data structure, whenever you are going to use the stack data structure, at that time the first element you entered, that element is come out from that particular stack first. That means the stack follows the strategy first in, first out. Okay. Let's see the first in, first out page replacement algorithm. This is the simplest page replacement algorithm. In this algorithm, the operating system maintains a queue that keeps track of all the pages in the memory. Then, with the oldest page at the front and the most recent page at the back. When there is a need for page replacement, then the FIFO algorithm swap out the page at the front of the queue. That is the page which has been in the memory for the longest time. The page replacement algorithm. By using a first in, first out page replacement algorithm, in this strategy, we are going to replace the page which is present in the memory for longest time. That means The page which is at the front of the queue, that page is replaced by this algorithm. Here normally page replacement means what? In an operating system that uses paging memory management, a page replacement algorithm is needed to decide which page needs to be replaced when new page comes in. Whenever the size of main memory is full, then at that time we want to replace the already present pages with new pages. At that time we are going to use the different page replacement algorithm. In that, first algorithm is the first in first out algorithm. In this algorithm we are going to replace the page which is at the front of the queue, which is the most longest time page present in the memory. That page we are going to be replaced in this algorithm. See this example. Consider the reference string as 1 2 3 4 5 1 3 1 6 3 2 3, and consider your memory frame size is 4. That means maximum 4 pages in a frame. We know there is a frame in a memory, and in that frame there are different pages. In that pages we are going to store our data. Suppose the maximum frame size is 4, and it is this is an reference string which is we want to store on that particular frame. See this example. See, this is an reference string. What is an reference string? 1 2 3 4 5 1 3 1 6 3 2 3. This is an one sample string present in the memory. That string I want to replace in a frame. Initially all the 4 slots are empty. Initially 4 slots are empty. First I want to replace this one data. Initially all are empty. So when 1 came out, then it is allocated to free slot. Then second is 2, it is allocated to next slot, next free slot. Again next is the 3, then it is allocated to free slot. Next 4, then it is allocated to free slot. Here the cache miss occur because in a main memory these page contents are not present. Okay, this is clear. Initially all slots are empty. Our maximum frame size is 4. So initially 4 frames are empty. Okay, 4 pages in a frame are empty. So first here I put 1. Next in a second free slot I put 2. In a third free slot I will replace the next page, and in a last free slot I will replace 4 because maximum frame size is 4. So initially I stored the 4 contents. Here cache miss is occur because the page is not present in the main memory. But when the 5 comes, it is not available in the main memory. When the 5 comes, then that page is not available in the main memory. So page fault will occur, that means page miss occur, and it will replace the oldest page in the memory, that means 1. Okay. Here in this condition 1 is the oldest page. So here new page is replaced by oldest page. Again when 1 comes, then it is not available in the memory. So page fault occurs and it replaces the oldest page in the memory. What is the oldest page? 2 is the oldest page. So 2 page is replaced by 1. Then when 3 comes, then it is available in a memory. That means page hit will occur. So no page replacement occur because 3 is already present in the frame. Then next, when 1 occur, then 1 is also available in the memory. Okay, so here page hit occur. Okay, page is occur. So here is an no page replacement. But when 6 comes, it is not available in the memory. So page fault occur, that means miss occur, cache miss occur, and it replaces the oldest page in the memory, that is 3. 3 is an most oldest page in the memory. Then when 3 comes, then 3 is also not available in the main memory. So page fault occurs, that means page miss occur, and it will replace the oldest page in the memory, that is 4. Then next, when 2 comes, then it is also not available in the memory. So page fault occurs, that means page miss occur, and it will replace the oldest page in the memory, that is 5. Because 5 is the most oldest page. Then whenever 3 comes, at that time it is available in the main memory. So here, because 3 page is already available in the frame, so here page hit occur, so no page replacement occur. So here the page fault ratio is 9 divided by 12, because total number of miss divided by total possible cases. Okay, then what is the total number of page faults occur? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Total page faults are occurred by using the first in first out algorithm is 9. Okay, clear this? See once again this example. Then what are the advantages and disadvantages of this algorithm? What are the advantages? This algorithm is very simple and easy and low overhead. But what are the drawbacks of this algorithm? Poor performance as compared to other remaining page replacement algorithms, and it does not consider the frequency of use or the last used time. That means it simply replaces the oldest page. So here not consideration taking place of last used of that particular page. Okay, next algorithm is the least recently used algorithm. Name itself tells that here the least recently used page is replaced by this algorithm. Here least recently used page replacement algorithm keeps track of page usage over a short period of time, and it works on the idea that the pages that have been most heavily used in the past and are most likely to be used heavily in the future too. That means here the consideration is tracking placing of that particular page usage. Okay. In least recently used algorithm, whenever the page replacement algorithm, the page which has not been used for the longest amount of time, it is replaced. The page which is least recently used, that particular page is replaced by this algorithm. Here the page which has not been used for the longest amount of time, it is replaced. See the example. Here is a reference string. What is a reference string? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 3, 1, 6, 3, 2, 3. This is the reference string. This string I want to replace in a frame. Our maximum frame size is 4. So, initially all the 4 slots are empty. So, whenever 1, 2, 3 and 4 came out, they are allocated to the empty slots in the order of their arrival. So, this is a page fault. 1, 2, 3 and 4 are not available in a memory. So, here page fault or miss will occur. Okay. Initially 4 slots are empty. So, according to their arrival, the pages are going to be loaded into a frame. Okay. When a 5 comes, it is not available in a memory. Okay. Whenever a 5 comes, then it will check inside the memory if there is an 5 string. No. Okay. It is not available in a memory. So, here a page fault occurs and it will replaces the 2. Why 2? Sorry. It replaces the 1. Why 1? Because 1 is the least recently used page. Okay. Then see, when 1 comes, it is not available in a memory. So, here again the page fault will occur and it will replace 2. Why 2? Because 2 is the least recently used page. 2 is not used by longest time. Okay. So, here 1 is replaced by 2. When 3 comes, then it will check in some memory whether 3 is present. Yes, it is available in a memory. So, here page hit is occur and so no page replacement occur. Okay. Next, when 1 comes, same, it will check inside the memory whether 1 is available or not. Yes, here 1 is available. So, here hit will occur and no page replacement is done. But when the 6 comes, then it will again checks inside the memory whether 6 is available or not. No, 6 is not available in a memory. So, here a page fault is occur, that means miss is occur and it is replaced by 4 because 4 page is not used by longest time. The page 1, 3, 1, 5, these are the pages used recently. This 4 is least recently used page. This 4 frame or this 4 page is not recently used. So, it will replace by 4. Same way, when 3 comes, then it is available in the memory. So, here page hit will occur. So, no page replacement occur. When 2 comes, it is not available in memory. So, page fault occurs and page replacement is done and 5 page is replaced by 2 because the 5 is recently used page. The 5 page is not used recently. The 5 page is not used the longest period of time. So, here 5 is replaced by 2. And when 3 comes, then it will checks inside the memory whether 3 is available or not. Yes, 3 is present. So, here page hit will occur and so there is a no page replacement. This is an least recently used algorithm. So, here page fault ratio is 8 divided by 10. Total page faults are 8 as compared to first in first out, it having a lesser page fault. But what are the advantages and disadvantages of this algorithm? It is efficient and does not suffer from Belady anomaly. Belady anomaly means what? Whenever the number of frames are increases, at that time it increases the page faults, but the least recently used algorithm resolves this problem, it having a lesser number of page faults. And then what are the disadvantages? Complex implementation as compared to FIFO algorithm, expensive, and it requires the extra hardware support. These are the drawbacks of this algorithm. Then next algorithm is the optimal page replacement algorithm. The optimal page replacement algorithm is the best page replacement algorithm as it gives the least number of page fault. Optimal page replacement algorithm is the best page replacement algorithm because it provides the lesser number of page faults. It is also known as OPT, clairvoyant algorithm, or Blady optimal page replacement policy. In this algorithm, pages are replaced which would not be used for the longest duration of the time in future. Okay, that means the pages in the memory which are going to be referred farthest in a future are replaced. Okay, this algorithm was introduced long back and is difficult to implement because it requires future knowledge of the program behavior, and however it is possible to implement optimal page replacement on the second run by using the page reference information collected on the first run. Okay. In short, in a optimal page replacement, the page is replaced according to the future condition. Okay. Let's see one example. Optimal page replacement is the best algorithm page replacement algorithm. Let's see one example. After that, you will get clear idea about the optimal page replacement. See the reference string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 3, 1, 6, 3, 2, 3. This is the reference string. See the example, I will explain. Initially, all the 4 slots are empty. Okay, our maximum frame size is 4. So initially, all 4 slots are empty. So whenever one is came, that is allocated to empty first slot. When 2 comes, at that time it will again allocated to second free slot. Whenever next 3 comes, then it is again allocated to empty slot, and whenever 4 comes, then again it will allocated to next free slot. Here the miss will occur because the page is not available in the memory. Okay, but when a 5 comes, at that time it is not available in a memory. Okay, here not available the 5 page. So here page fault will occur, and here it replaces the 4 which is going to be used farthest in the future among 1, 2, 3 and 4. Here the 4 is replaced by 5 because the 4 is not used in a future. See, here is an 1, 3, 1, 6, 3, 2. So here 4 is not used. So here 4 is replaced by 5. Okay. Then next, whenever 1 comes, then it will check inside the memory. They are available. The 1 is available in the memory. So here page hit is occur. That means here no page replacement done. Okay. Next, same 3 is available in a memory. So here no page replacement is done because here page hit. Then 1. So again 1 is present. So here no page replacement is occur. Then whenever 6 comes, then it will not available in the memory. So here page fault occurs and it is replaced by 1 because 3, 2, 3, these pages are used in a feature. So here 1 is not used in feature, so here 1 is replaced. Okay. When 3 comes, then it will check inside the memory. Here 3 is present, so here cache hit will occur, and here no page replacement. Same, 2 is checked in the memory. Next bit is 2. 2 page is checked in a memory whether 2 page is available or not. Here 2 page is available, so here hit will occur and no page replacement. Same, the 3 is checked inside the memory whether 3 is available or not. Yes, 3 is available, so here hit will occur and no page replacement is done. Okay, this is a optimal page replacement algorithm. This is the best page replacement algorithm because it provides the lesser page fault as compared to other page replacement algorithm. By using this algorithm, we are getting only 6 page fault. Okay, let's see what are the advantages and disadvantages of this algorithm. What are the advantages? This algorithm is very easy to implement. It requires simple data structures and it is highly efficient. But what are the drawbacks? It requires the future knowledge of the program. Okay, because here we were seeing while replacing any page, we see the future use of that particular page. So here future knowledge of the program requires, and this process is time consuming. Deciding the page replacement, this is a time consuming process in this algorithm. These are the different page replacement algorithm. In today's lecture, we were seeing the page replacement algorithms used in the operating system. First, we were seeing the first in first out page replacement algorithm. Next, least recently used algorithm, page replacement algorithm, and last algorithm is the optimal page replacement algorithm. These are the 3 page replacement algorithms. Here your 5th unit is completed. Okay, thank you.